Hey guys, what's up? So, the next poem I'll be reading is 1868, and this is titled, It's Just a House. For some of us that are sentimental, we attach our feelings to things, or even places, whether it's a good memory or a bad one. That's what this is about. However, you, the reader, don't know it until the very end. At first, you just think this person is drawn to a haunted house, and the reason he doesn't remember was because of all the dramatic memories that were created there that made him numb, forgetting it. I think that there's acknowledgement, acceptance, and closure in this, and finally leaving the darkness in the past. It's just a house. Every day I wake up, I put on my sneakers and take the same route. Nice and simple, just a few blocks, passing the library, the post office, the hospital, and then there's the house at the corner of 28th Street. Let me tell you something about this house. It's the creepiest thing that I've ever seen. I've even had nightmares about it before I saw it. When I started the path, every time I walk by it, I get goosebumps, and it takes a lot for me to get chills. Even though it scares me, something about it intrigues me, drawing me a step closer to it every time I pass by it. Today I went as close to the sidewalk, taking an up-front view of the house. Two dead trees at the front, the broken windows, the dead plants, the chipped paint. For a minute there, I thought I even heard echoes of screaming. It looks as if no one's lived here for years. Shivers ran up my back. I turned around and went back to my room, and the eerie feeling slowly went away. The next day, I had a talk with my therapist, and I told her that when I went walking, I got as close to seeing the front of the house. I told her exactly how it made me feel, and that I had this same nightmare. She went quiet, and then made a shocking suggestion that I didn't see coming. The next time you pass by it, I want you to go inside. You're going to see something. So that day, I didn't go. But the next morning, I woke up, brushed my teeth, put some shorts on with a tank top, put my sneakers on, and took the same route. Nice and simple, just a few blocks, passing the library, the post office, the hospital, and then there's a house at the corner of 28th Street. Today, I went as close to the sidewalk, taking up front view of the house. The two dead trees in the front, the broken windows, the dead plants, the chipped paint. For a minute there, I thought I heard echoes of screaming again. I took a deep breath and took a few steps closer to the front and eventually made it to the front door. My heart was racing really fast. I shut my eyes and kept telling myself to relax. And eventually, I was able to calm my nerves. I turned the knob, which surprisingly was open. I walked inside, and I automatically saw a little boy run. I followed him passing the living room, which was filled with dust. I made it to the room, but there was nothing in it. Could it have been a ghost? Then I hear fighting, glasses, or maybe dishes being thrown from the kitchen back and forth, and a man screams. I covered my mouth as I walked out of the room. There was a path of blood drops on the tile floor. I followed it to the kitchen where the light kept flickering on and off until the light bulb busted. Then there was shouting from the front door, a kid saying, "I hate you, and I'm never coming back." All of these events started to happen at the same time. Tears started to drip from my eyes as I covered my ears and shut them. And then I remembered what my therapist said. The next time you pass by it, I want you to go inside. You're going to see something. I opened my eyes and suddenly remembered everything that happened here. And now it all made sense. Why I was so drawn to this place, all those tormenting memories that I experienced years ago. I finally got up and looked up at the light bulb and hit the switch, turning it on and then off. I got up and walked out of the kitchen, looking at it from a different angle. Something startled me. The front door opened, and a realtor walked in with a family. I quickly lied and apologizing, saying that I was interested but quickly rushed out. She even gave me her card to the side. I walked out the front door, passing the two trees that were now beautiful, filled with green leaves. And then when I turned around, the windows were no longer broken. The plants had bloomed to flowers, and the house was freshly painted. That fear finally went away, and now it's just a house.